Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Tamerica Productions. Today's presentation is going to be about a wage slave. Did you know that in 1900 there was a corporate takeover? The United States Corporation said, "We are doing very well, and we'd like to take over Germany and Europe's government." And the Germans said, "No, you're not taking over." And the United States said, "Listen, we're not asking. We're telling you, we're moving in here." And it's called a takeover. So there was a hostile takeover, a hostile corporate takeover. When America's corporation decided that they wanted to take over Europe, and Europe decided that they did not want to be taken over by the United States said, "You know what, that's too bad. This is what we call a corporate hostile takeover," which we called as World War I. So United States Corporation overtook the existing corporate government in Europe, but it cost a lot of money. They had to pay a lot of money for tanks, jeeps. They had to pay a lot of people. Yes, they were successful. They accomplished what they set out to do, but they went broke while doing it. When they went broke doing it, the bankers pulled all of their money out. So in 1929, we had what is called the stock market crash. Why? Because the corporations spent so much money, they went broke. So the international bankers said, "Listen, what are you coming to us for? You're broke. I'm not going to give you any more money. So what do you have for collateral in exchange for the money for you to put up? We can loan you the money." And the British corporation called the United States and said, and the United States said, "Yes, we have stock. We can give you stock in the company." Who is the stock? You and I are the stock in the United States Corporation. So they give your body to the banks in Switzerland. So your body becomes stock in the United States company called the United States, because you are a moneymaker. So the bankers came in and said, "Listen, if we're going to loan you some money, you guys have lost money. You've gone broke. You're broke. So what we're going to do, we are going to loan you this money, but we're going to take care of the accounting, because we want to see where is the money going. We're going to give you this money, but we want to make sure that it's going where we want this money to go." So what did they do? They set up a Federal Reserve System and a collection agency to make sure that you people damn well pay them. We're going to set up a system to keep record of how much you owe us each week. We're going to call it the Federal Reserve. And to make sure all your stocks and wage slaves in America are working, we want to make sure that your stock pays us. We're going to make sure of this by keeping a record keeping. We don't want you to just tell us you're going to pay us. No. We're going to set up a collection agency, our own personal collection agency. It's called the Internal Revenue Service, the IRS. So the bankers loaned money to the private corporation called the United States, and the United States gave your body, your birth certificate, to the banks as collateral to a loan. There are two types of law: civil law, which is the law of the land, and maritime apartheid law, which is the law of the water, which says you who came out of your mother's water is a maritime apartheid product. This is why the ship is sitting in the berth dock, tied to the dock. And the captain has to give a certificate of manifest to the port authorities, because money is exchanging hands. This is why when you're born, you have a birth certificate. It's going to be signed by the dock, the doctor. That's where your ship is tied to, the dock. So the dock signs your birth certificate. Why? Because you came out of your mother's water down her birth canal. You are a maritime apartheid product. This is why your birth certificate is signed by your mother. And where your mother signed on the birth certificate, if you could go get it now, you will see it does not say parent or mother. It says informant. Your mother was informing the bank that she just produced a product to be bought and sold. The British Crown owns your physical body. That's the law on the back of your Social Security card. There are numbers in red on the front. And on the front will be, no, their numbers are red on the back. In the front will be either blue or black. But on the back will be red. The numbers on the back in red designate your body's serial numbers of stock. This is why rich people are considered preferred stock. And if you're poor, you are common stock on the stock market. You are property under the government's trust. Your body is bought and sold by the use of your birth certificate on the stock market. Your birth certificate, if you can go get the original birth license and look at the back, you'll find that all the banks around the world have used your birth certificate because you are stuck in a maritime apartheid banking scheme where you make money for the banks. The government creates a second you that they control, which is why your name is in all capital letters. Look at a bill, a lawsuit, or find a ticket, your driver's license, or even on your Social Security card, insurance card, anything dealing with business, your name will be in all capital letters. Why? Because only capital letters can be dealt with by banks and government. If your name is not in capital letters, you cannot be taken into court. If your name is in capital letters, you now can be taken to court. That's why the judge sits on a bench. Did you know the word bench in Latin means bank? Go look it up. So the judge rules from the bench, the bank. Why? Because you got to pay. The Queen of England wants her cut. So someone has to pay the money to the bank. If you work and make money in California, you are known as a franchise of the foreign corporation. No California citizen will ever pay taxes in a California state. That's the Constitution of California. But before you pay the California franchisee tax board, you work for the Queen of England. Your butt is owned by the Queen of England in a corporation called the United States, while a man called Biden is the president of this British corporation. You need to wake up and understand how this world works. Once you understand, you don't have to submit yourself to a British commercial corporation. When they summons you to court and your name is in all capital letters, you say, that is not me. That is a corpse. Do I look like I'm dead to you? If you are an American, you go to an American system. You do not need to submit to a British commercial Masonic lodge system. That's the difference between being a freeman and a slave. My next video is going to be about how you establish yourself as a freeman. Again, the United States Corporation. Take a good look at that.
Okay, I'm officially over this shit. Like, over it. Working, living, what the fuck, whatever we fucking doing in the fucking Twilight Zone. Like, I know I'm not the only one that's just fucking tired. I'm tired. I don't want to do it no more. I don't want to do it no more. Like, if we're gonna go to war and get bombed, bring it. If the aliens coming to beam us up, bring it. If God gonna flood the world or set us on fire, bring it. Like, I'm just over this shit now. I'm over it. Just everything is just fucking stupid. Everybody's just fucking crazy. The world is going to shit. The devil's taking over. I'm done. Like, I want me and my kids to be on the first thing smoking. Spaceship, atomic bomb, what the fuck ever. Bring it on. Like, can we get this shit over with? Because I'm tired. I'm tired of hearing about all the evil in the world, all the negative shit, all the racist shit. I'm just fucking tired of the bullshit. I know I'm not the only one. Like, the faster we can get this shit over with, the better. Not saying that I'm gonna go jump off a bridge or anything, but like, Mother Nature, God, Russia, whoever finna end this shit, like, bring it. Bring it. I'm not even putting up a fight, like, cause I'm ready to pack my bags and go.
Crazy it is to imagine that every single day, well, not every day, but most days of your year, you're gonna wake up going to a job you hate. Like, that is crazy. That is crazy. I can't do that. I'm doing it right now. And guys, I am telling you, it hurts me so much. It hurts my soul so much to have to wake up to go to a job that I don't want to do. Like, whew, that hurts so much. And you know what's crazy? You will work and work and work hard and do your very best. And guess what? You still get paid the same at the end of the month. You are working hard to make somebody else rich. Do you know how wild that is? I once read this quote. I can't remember what it was saying, but it was basically saying that my employer